Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Rockets will kick it away to start us off. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips offense will have the ball first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen.
There he goes! That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Finley. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Holly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Rudolph.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rudolph. Breaks into the open. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rockets!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. And the Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running behind that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Finley. Got his man out of the backfield. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least.
Back to throw, it's Finley. Got his man.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got a man, it's Gant. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Looking for a big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be fourth down and 3 yards to go. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Gets it down to the 13-yard line as they try to score before the half. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Glass Bowl.
The Zips will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Trying to set the tone with the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Oh, they're after him. Working that left side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
A strike downfield. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Finley. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Trainer. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking for blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That's caught. It's Williams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel...
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Finley. Fires left. He's got it. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Adams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air on 2nd down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Rush is on him. A shot toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the run, it's Trainer. Picks up the first down, still moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.